Mm-hmm. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ba-dum 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 bum 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 bum. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-da-dum ba-dum ba-da-dum ba-da-da-da-bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Dum dum ba-da-dum ba-dum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Dum ba-dum ba-dum. Dum da-da-dum da-dum 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 da-dum. Dum ba-da-dum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Dum dum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-da-dum ba-dum ba-dum bum. Dum ba-da-dum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Thursday night football, Packers and Lions. Let's frickin' go! And there is your dagger. Ba-dum bum, ba-da-dum ba-dum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum 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 bum ba-dum ba-dum. Bum 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 bum. Dang right, we gotta set the tone. All starts tonight, fellas. Ba-dum 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 bum. Yeah, I know, my room's a mess. Shut up. Actually, I wonder if I do. I really want to I want to have the stats on either side, but I don't know if I can actually get that up or not. Hold on. We're going to try this. Sorry, apologies. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I'm setting stuff up here, fellas. I'm being bad. No. Okay, so that doesn't work. All right, we'll figure something out here. We'll figure something out here. I don't know if it'll happen tonight, but I'm gonna work on figuring that out. I'm gonna work on figuring that out, and I'll try to have like stats on the side of the screen or something. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. Dun-dun. You guys know me. You guys know me. I might be late to the party, but I get to the party eventually. You know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it is. I really want to be able to like put the stats up. Like crop me thinner here. Like leave like this. You gotta leave that bush sign in there, but make it so that you guys can see like the stats for the two teams on either side. That's gonna be the next upgrade. That's gonna be the next upgrade. That's the plan. That's the plan. But yeah, it should be a good game tonight. Unfortunately, the Packers still plagued by the injury bug. David Bakhtiari got put on IR. Apparently, he's planning on having a surgery upcoming. So he'll be done for the year. Again. Jair Alexander's out with a back injury. Christian Watson and Aaron Jones, I believe, are both active coming off of hamstring injuries. Aaron Jones has not played since week 1 against Chicago, and Christian Watson has not played this year. Who else we got? Elton Jenkins is out. I can't remember what he has injured, but Elton Jenkins is out. Like I said, Bakhtiari is out. Jair is out. Jones and Watson are both questionable. They should be active. We'll see what happens. But man, just a brutal injury start to the season. As we got Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit on the call tonight, Thursday night football as always. But yeah, I'm excited. Should be a good game. Hopefully the Packers build off that momentum from last week. But when you're this hurt, you just kind of see what happens. So the Green Bay Packers, your world champions. I got some water here. I'll probably go get more, but oh yeah, Prime Vision game is available on Twitch. It's also on Amazon Prime. Man, that's pretty cool that you can just watch NFL games on Twitch in 2023. Kaylee Harding. Dan Campbell has won 3 straight against the Packers, and he'd be the first to win 4 in a row as the Lions head coach in 4 decades. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Yeah, expecting some big games tonight from the Packers. As hopefully we should be up and running now. Scoreboard is up. Should be, yep. So again, scoreboard. Actually, hold on. We can change this to college football, right? There's some games tonight. Are there any games tonight? Apparently none that matter. So we'll just go back to the NFL. Apparently no college football games that matter enough to put on the scoreboard. Although, I wonder, is there like an all... Oh, yeah, top events. No, I want... Can I, like, be in the middle here? Oh, here you go. This will have the Cubs game. I want to get rid of my... favorites. Can I get rid of my favorites? I don't know what's going on, but there you go. David Montgomery gets the first carry, and he goes nowhere off the left side. Preston Smith, the first in green to get him. Quay Walker also in on the stop. Packers' run defense has been a little up and down this year. Really, their strength has been their pass defense. They give up a bunch of the underneath stuff, but they haven't really been beat deep. Detroit will look to change that tonight, especially with Jair Alexander out. Play fake here from Jared Goff. Dumps it out quick. That's Khalif Raymond. And nothing doing. Khalif Raymond goes nowhere. Rasul Douglas. Sewell out there on the edge making the stop. That was Preston Smith. Got into the backfield. Was not fooled at all by the play action. And makes this a 3rd and long, 3rd and 11 to be exact, for the Lions offense. Here on the opening drive of Thursday Night Football, Goff in the gun. Goff in the gun, 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, 1 tight end in the game. That's Sam Laporta. Goff takes a snap from his own 23. Goff, straight drop, looking back over the middle. Throws, it's intercepted! Rudy Ford at the 35, gets a block to the 30. 25-20, Rudy Ford out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Rudy Ford, starting at strong safety number 20, picks up the interception, intercepts Jared Goff on 3rd and long, and the Packers are set up in the red zone. The D-train is hyped up in the end zone. Not sure where Goff was going with that one. It looked like he was going over the middle. And what a play made by Rudy Ford. Gets a good block from Keyshawn Nixon. Another good block from Quay Walker. And Jared Goff forced him out at the 15. Goff was looking for his man, Amon-Ra St. Brown, but never saw the strong safety Ford sitting in his zone. And from the 16, they'll say Jordan Love will take over. He'll send Jaden Reed in motion left to right. Jordan Love looking left side, comes back over the middle. Now has to roll out as he's under pressure. Jordan Love rolling right, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll check it down underneath, and it's dropped by Aaron Jones. Whew, a lot of action going on here early in this one. Jordan Love, under duress, rolled out to his right. Had to check it down, but unfortunately a lot of pressure on both he and Aaron Jones. Pass was not completed. 2nd and 10, they'll say, from the 16. I thought he got down to the 15, but hopefully that yard won't matter. 2nd and 10 here for Jordan Love and the Packers offense. Looks like he'll be in gun again. Empty set here. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Packers moving left to right on your screen. In the red zone. Following the interception, Jordan Love takes the snap, looking left. Now comes back over the middle. Under pressure, has to step back in the pocket, and he goes down. That's Aiden Hutchinson. Who else? Big 97 into the backfield for the sack. And the Packers not exactly making the most of their starting their first drive in the red zone here. That's the right tackle and right guard there for the Packers, Zach Tom and John Runyon. The Lions ran a stunt. Got Hutchinson one-on-one on John Runyon, and that is not a matchup that the Packers are going to want to see very often tonight. 3rd and 19 following the sack. Love in the gun, 3 receivers, right, 2 to the left. Jordan Love, quick throw up to Romeo Doubs, gets back to the original line of scrimmage at the 16, and that's about it. So it'll be 4th and 10 for the Green Bay Packers offense. They'll bring on the rookie Anders Carlson, who of course started the comeback last week, making that first field goal to get the Packers back within 14. Anders Carlson from the left hash. It'll be a 34-yarder. Snap good, hold down, kick on the way from Anders Carlson. He splits the uprights. And the Packers pick up 3 after the Rudy Ford interception. The Packers get on the board, but certainly not what they would have wanted after starting with the ball at the 15-yard line. Good stand there from the Lions defense. That sack on 2nd and long was huge. Jordan Love has not been pressured, I don't think, very often this year. So a good sign for the Lions getting to him early. Bam, 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 bam. Subway, eat fresh. This stream brought to you by, certainly not Subway. This stream brought to you by the like button and the subscribe button, actually. You can click on both of those. It definitely would mean a lot, and it would help me out a lot. And they're completely free to do. You do not have to pay anything to click either of those buttons. And you can always click them again to unlike and unsubscribe later on down the road if you decide that this content is not for you. Good start, though, for the Packers. Not quite perfect, but still good. Obviously would have liked 7 there, but certainly not going to complain about the opening drive interception there. Goff had 0 interceptions thrown over the previous 10 games before throwing 1 in each of the last 3. So the last 9 of last year and the first game of this year, he did not have a pick. But he's now thrown 1 weeks 2, 3, and 4 this week. Offset eye here for Jared Goff. He'll hand off. That's David Montgomery. Spins at the line of scrimmage, but only gets about a yard. Preston Smith in there. Darnell Savage, it looked like, came up from his safety spot. They'll give him a fall forward yard there of 2. So it'll be 2nd and 8 from the 27-yard line. Second and 8 from the 27. Jared Goff under center. The lone setback is Jahmyr Gibbs. 1 receiver each side. 2 tight ends in the game. They'll hand it off to Jahmyr Gibbs running right. He gets across the 30 and falls forward close to a first down. He'll pick up about 7. And it'll be 3rd and 1 from the 34-yard line. Caleb versus Shedeur. Are we really entertaining Caleb Williams versus Shedeur Sanders? Jared Goff under center. David Montgomery back in the game. The lone setback. Jumbo set here for the Lions. They'll hand it to Montgomery up the middle. He's going to plow forward for a first down. Gets out across the 35 to the 36, and it'll be 1st and 10 Detroit. They pick up the first down of the game on their second drive. So far, I've and Montgomery almost fumbled the football there. Looked like it was maybe TJ Slayton almost punched it free, but Montgomery able to hold on to it. Shotgun set here for Jared Goff. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Goff looking far side. He's got a completion to Gibbs, but Quay Walker all over it, stopping him as soon as he makes the short yardage grab of about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Detroit Lions. I like what I've seen out of Quay Walker to start this year. He did not end last year very good. Particularly the just nonsense penalties at the end of last year. I think about the Bills game when he shoved the coach, and then I think it was in the Detroit game he shoved another coach. Did not like the end of the season for him, but thought he's played well. Hey, Blizzard Peak, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see the Packers pick up that win last week. Hopefully they can do a little bit more of that tonight. Although that first drive, would have liked to see touchdown dance at the end of that one when you start in the red zone. 3rd and 5 upcoming for the Lions as David Montgomery's short yardage gains continue to pile up. 3rd and 5 here. Detroit with the ball on their second drive. Jared Goff from the gun, looking over the middle, fires over the middle. It's caught. That's Sam Laporta, breaks a tackle into Packers territory, 35-30. Grabs the face mask. This should be a penalty on Sam Laporta. Grabbed Rudy Ford's face mask for a stiff arm as he got taken to the ground, but no flag. That's Rasul Douglas was on Sam Laporta. And then you got to call a face mask there. I mean, he rides him for 5 yards with the hand grasping the face mask for a stiff arm. And we saw that called, I believe, this past week. But, man, Sam Laporta, 35 yards. Now, a lofted touchdown pass. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown left wide open. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown, 24 yards. And it's a Lambeau leap for the USC receiver, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Wow. I mean, how quickly things change. I don't know what kind of a busted coverage this was, but good Lord, the hurry-up got him. Oh, Rasul Douglas bit on the double move and slipped. And that's one where you're just looking at Jair Alexander being out, man. The extra point is up and snuck inside the right upright. 7-3 Lions lead it. I mean, again, that's one where, you know, if it's Jair Alexander, maybe he's not beat on that route. But it's Rasul Douglas, and it's 7-3 Lions just like that. Again, though, I think you got to call that face mask. If you're the official, you're standing right there on the sideline, chasing down Sam Laporta and Rudy Ford. I mean, you got to call that. Bro, Miami scoring 70 last... Dude, that was whack. That was messed up. Like, I get that it's like a different age, but like we haven't seen 70 in the NFL in forever. I mean, that's not a new age thing. Like, that's messed up. That's messed up is what that is. Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Chick chick what? Chick 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 what? Honestly, I don't know what was more impressive, Miami scoring 70 or the Broncos giving up 70. Cause I mean, obviously, what to credit the offense, but like, what is Denver doing on defense if they're giving up 70 points? Like, I don't know. I do know that the Packers need to not give up big plays like that. Chick chick what? Chicka chicka chick chick what? Lil Wayne led the Packers out of the tunnel tonight. Well, that's why we're losing. Nah. Rudy Ford, or excuse me, Keyshawn Nixon from the goal line looking for a block. Keyshawn Nixon out to the 20, and he's tripped up there. Tried to spin it to the outside, but was unable to do so. And now we'll see the Packers' first actual drive. Because I'll be honest, I don't know how many teams plan for their drive to start at their opponent 15. But Jordan Love, first real drive here. Christian Watson is active again tonight. So is Aaron Jones. We didn't see any of Aaron Jones on the opening drive other than a target. As Jordan Love starts off in the pistol, Aaron Jones behind him, Josiah DeGuara to his right. Play clock at 3. He takes the snap here. Give to Aaron Jones. No, play fake. And he's going to get sacked again. Sacked again. Back at the 13-yard line. This time it's Bugs getting back there. And 2 sacks in 2 drives. I mean, that's... just absolutely... Oh, shocker. Royce Newman. Shocker! Absolutely shocked that Royce Newman got beat by a guy named Bugs. Truly incredible. Jordan Love again in the pistol. Same formation here. He'll take the snap, looking on the slant. He throws, it's incomplete, broken up. That was Jacobs in coverage. He was looking for Romeo Doubs, and now you're sitting at 3rd and 16 for the second drive in a row because you cannot block this Detroit Lions front 4 because your top 2 offensive linemen are out, and you're working with scraps here on the front 5. 3rd and 16 for the Packers as Jordan Love will look to take this snap from the gun. Aaron Jones to his left. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Jordan Love steps up, flips it to A.J. Dillon, and it'll be incomplete. There's a flag down. And I believe this is going to be a hold on John Runyon. It is a hold on the right guard, John Runyon. That penalty's declined. It'll be 4th and 16. Jordan Love starting tonight, 1 for 4. And now John Runyon limping off to the sideline. More offensive line injuries for the Green Bay Packers, who, while we can draft them like no other, cannot seem to keep one healthy. As David Bakhtiari continues to not have a knee, and Elton Jenkins continues to get hurt for 4-game stretches for no apparent reason. And now we've got another penalty on 4th and 16. It's going to be a false start. So the Packers doing a great job at moving backwards, which is not what you want to be doing in a football game. You want to go towards their end zone, not your own. 4th and 21 from your own 9-yard line. This game is already a disaster. We got gifted 7 points on the first drive by starting at the Lions 15. Went backwards from there. Then got absolutely cooked on a pair of long throws, which has been our strong suit to this point in the season. And then we go backwards 11 yards on our second drive. There's the punt. Ball fielded at the 35 by Khalif Raymond. He gets out close to the 45. That was Wheelan on the punt. We're 8 minutes into this game and it feels over. I mean, you can't come out this slow every fucking week and expect to win. I mean, you run 6 plays and you have one positive gain on 6 plays. You have no runs. I mean, this is it's really frustrating. It's really, really frustrating that you just go backwards. 6 plays, you have negative 6 yards. Dun-dun. Ba-dum 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 bum ba-dum. Dun-dun ba-dum ba-dum bum. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Bum ba-dum 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 bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Jared Goff, play fake from under center, looking to take a deep shot. He'll come to the far sideline. He overthrows his man. That's Josh Reynolds on the far sideline. 2nd and 10. I mean, I don't... I mean, yeah, just rough. It's just rough. 2nd and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Jared Goff in the gun. He'll take the snap, handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs running right. Cuts up field to midfield, across midfield to the Packers' 48-yard line where he'll get blown dead there. Pickup of 7. And it'll be another 3rd and short. See, here's the difference, right? On the Lions touchdown drive, they had 3rd and 5 and completed it. And here they'll have 3rd and 3. When the Packers have the ball, they have 3rd and 19 and 3rd and 16. So, you be the judge. I know what 3rd downs I would rather try to convert. But, what do we're 3rd and 3 and everybody's playing 8 yards off coverage. What are we doing? Goff goes over the middle complete. Josh Reynolds. What do you expect? What do you expect when it's 3rd and 3 and you're playing 8 yards off coverage? What do you expect? They're not throwing the ball 25 yards down the field on 3rd and 3. What are you doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Look, I don't know about you. That's as easy as catch with my dad. Ball at the 25-yard line for Jared Goff. Handoff, David Montgomery running right. Cuts upfield. David Montgomery picks up a nice gain off the right side. He picks up 7, maybe 8. I mean, I don't know what you expect on 3rd and 3, and you got your 2 outside corners and your slot corner playing 8 yards off coverage. It's 3rd and 3. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's 3rd and 3, you're running 8 yards off coverage. Ball at the 17-yard line. Jared Goff under center. He'll hand it off to Montgomery, who this time fights forward for a first down. He was met in the backfield by Enigbare, but he'll fall forward to the 15-yard line, and that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Lions, looking to add to the already 4-point lead. I mean, I don't know what we're doing. I really don't know what we're doing. 1st and 10, Jared Goff from the 15-yard line from the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Jared Goff takes a snap, looking right side. Now rolls out to his left. He's under pressure. Jared Goff, he's going to walk into the end zone. Oh, no. Never mind. Rudy Ford stops him at the 4. 1st and goal, Lions, after the 11-yard rush by Jared Goff. First and goal. Lions from the 4. Handoff Montgomery up the middle. Met at the yard line of scrimmage by Quay Walker, and no gain on the play. Quay Walker wants the crowd to get loud, but frankly, I don't know why. Because, Yeah, oh, that's the other guy that's out. Devondre Campbell's out. So we're starting Isaiah McDuffie at middle linebacker. Isaiah McDuffie at middle linebacker. 2nd and goal from the 3, excuse me. 2nd and goal. Jared Goff under center. Motion. Handoff, walk-in, touchdown for David Montgomery off the left side. And my inner Cyclone is very happy, and my inner Packers fan wants to punch the monitor right now. 13-3, Lions lead it. Hey, Jordan, maybe complete a pass before the 4th quarter. Hey, Matt LaFleur, maybe call a good play before the 4th quarter. Packers don't get down by 38 points in the first half. I don't know. Gotta love it. Fantastic. Extra point up and good from Patterson. It's 14-3 right now. It's 14-3. Christian Watson doesn't have a target. Jordan Love is 1 of 4, which is not great. Jared Goff threw a pick on his first pass attempt of the game, or second pass attempt of the game, and he's came back and hasn't missed a throw yet, other than the one throwaway. I mean, his game already feels over. It's I mean, it's it's literally over. Like, and don't give me that, oh, they came back last week. Yeah, against a backup quarterback. Yeah. Lions saw that 70 burger and said, "Hold my beer." I really want to have hope, guys, but it's just not. It's just not there. There's just nothing here. There's just nothing here. Fox kicks it off. Keyshawn Nixon from 2 yards deep in the end zone. Out across the 15 to the 20 and cut down at the 20. Falls forward to the 21. And hey, here comes the Packers offense that has negative 6 yards to this point. I think the Steelers are first in our division. They are first in their. Well, they're tied for first technically, but. Man, gotta love it. Gotta love it. I can't wait to see what pass play Matt LaFleur draws up. Because, I mean, I'll be honest, I don't even care that we haven't run the ball yet. Because, I mean, I don't think we're running against the Lions front seven anyway. Because we can't even block them. So, A.J. Dillon in the game, not Aaron Jones. A.J. Dillon, he'll get the carry. Left side, cuts it up the middle, and he gets 3, maybe. Guys, I really. Jaden Reed in motion, Jordan Love. They love this pistol formation. A handoff to A.J. Dillon. He bounces it outside and picks up another 3, maybe 4. I hurt my knee in gym today. It's the same one I hurt my final basketball game. Damn. Well, hey, if you hurt your knee, you would fit in great with the Packers' offensive line. Everybody's dead and doesn't have 2 good knees. Jordan Love in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Luke Musgrave in the game at tight end. They'll send him in a short motion outside. Love floats over the middle. It's high and almost intercepted. He had Romeo Doubs wide open and overthrew him. And that's the throw where you don't want to overthrow him because you've got Brian Branch and whoever else in the secondary. I mean, 1 for 5 to start the night. Zach Tom didn't even do a bad job on Aiden Hutchinson that time, but it was the other 4 guys rushing that closed the pocket. And, 4th and 3. Hey, at least we gained positive yards before kicking. Hey, baby steps, right? Jordan Love still has 1 completion. It was on 3rd and 19 as Whelan punts it. Fair catch called for and made at the 25-yard line of Detroit. And with a minute and 20 to go, it's all Detroit. It is all Detroit. The Packers have fuck all tonight going for them. Time of possession, by the way, 9:25 to 4:15. Total yards, 128 to 1. First down 7 to 0. Here's what I would have done. Hear me out here. If I knew Devondre Campbell wasn't going to play, I would have put Rudy Ford at middle linebacker, and I'd have started Anthony Johnson at safety. First player with a rushing touchdown in each of the first 3 games with Detroit since Barry Sanders. Shout out David Montgomery out here doing work for the Lions. I only wish that the Packers would do anything remotely like that. Jordan Love, again, continues to be inaccurate, which, we'll see what happens. Jared Goff, short drop, throws the fade, and it's caught. That's Josh Reynolds. I mean, what do you want? It's over Carrington Valentine. 26 yards on the play. Under center, a 3-step drop into a fade route that's perfectly covered, and Carrington Valentine doesn't turn his head, and it throws. Goff puts it right in the bucket. And just like that, Lions right back near midfield. Ball at the midfield. No, ball at the Packers 49. Trickeration here, the reverse to Khalif Raymond, and Khalif Raymond inside the 30 to the 25, 20, 15, 10, and tackled down at the 9-yard line. Rudy Ford saved a touchdown. I don't know what to. How has it been 15 minutes and we're losing by 108? $194 yards, 20 plays, and first and goal. To 1 yard on 9 plays, and 1 completion out of 5 attempts. I mean, I just, the Packers can't stay healthy, and then when they are healthy, they get shit play calling. And tonight, they haven't gotten either. They're both hurt, and they've got shit play calling. I mean, this is embarrassing. It's just they're getting beat on every square inch of the football field in every single possible metric and analytic and stat possible. Hell, there might be more Detroit fans at this game than there are Packers fans, because I haven't heard a peep out of Green Bay. Well, hey, the good news is I might be able to end this stream at halftime, because I mean, this is dog shit. $194 yards to 1. How I hurt my knee was we were playing volleyball when my teammates hit it out. Me and my friends diving, landed on top of me, and then my left knee came down. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. But hey, like I said, hurt your knee, you're right on pace to start for the Packers offensive line. So, first and goal for the Lions at the 9-yard line. Jared Goff, quick throw out. That's Sam Laporta inside the 5 to the 4. Isaiah McDuffie on the stop. Fucking Isaiah McDuffie is starting for us. Yeah. The perks of running a 3-4 and having your star inside linebacker getting hurt. Incomplete, looking for Josh Reynolds, Rasul Douglas in coverage, but it wasn't incomplete because the coverage was good. It was incomplete because the pass was bad. I don't think I could be an offensive lineman. I'm about 114 pounds sopping wet. I'm just going to say you wouldn't be worse than our O-line tonight. Jordan Love was pressured on 5 of 7 dropbacks, and I don't actually think that the Lions brought an extra blitzer on any of those. So he got pressured on 7 dropbacks and got sacked twice, with the Lions rushing 4 against our 5 offensive linemen. So 3rd and goal. Jared Goff rolling out to his left under pressure. He will just throw that thing into the 3rd row of the stands. We do have a flag down. I can't wait for this to be pass interference or holding or something on the Packers. Hey, it's a hold on the Lions. It's a 10-yard penalty, and the Packers are going to accept it. Instead of 4th and goal at the 4, they'll make it 3rd and goal from the 14. I guess you're scared that they're going to go for it from the 4? I don't fucking know. Wow, for once the coverage wasn't horseshit, and Rashawn Gary was able to get pressure. That's crazy. 3rd and goal. Ball at the 14-yard line for Jared Goff and the Lions, looking to make this a 3-score game on the 3rd play of the 2nd quarter. Empty set, left tackle jumped early, wasn't called. Jared Goff sidearms it, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Jones Jr., his first target of the night. It'll be 4th and goal from the 14-yard line. I don't get it. The Lions had 7 sacks last week, and we're just not protecting Jordan Love at all. No play action, no screens, no quick passes. We've seen shotgun throws that he's trying to air it out every single time. And shockingly, nothing is going right while trying to throw the ball deep. Patterson kick is right down the middle. It's 17-3 Lions in the 2nd quarter. It's been 16 minutes. Detroit is averaging more than a point per minute. Which, if you do the math, 60 minutes is the football game. So all right, I'd like to see Jordan Love be accurate on a throw, please. Preferably because the scheme sends somebody open. But kickoff into the end zone, and Keyshawn Nixon going to return it from 6 yards deep. He gets out to the 21-yard line again, and hell, we got a flag on the kickoff. Why do we do this? Why? Somebody needs to tell Keyshawn Nixon to stop taking the ball out of the damn end zone. Gonna get fucking holding on every goddamn kick return and start at our own fucking 12-yard line every time. Wow, holding on the receiving team. Two best linemen out best corner out, top running back, top receiver coming off of hamstring injuries. Jordan Love under center from the 10. Jordan Love, play action. Over the middle, tipped and intercepted. Jerry Jacobs inside the 10, and he'll be tackled at the 7. Alex Anzalone got a hand on it. Jacobs got the pick, and it's 1st and goal, Lions at the 7-yard line. First to goal, sorry, not first to 10. First to goal, Jared Goff under center. And I might not even make it to halftime. David Montgomery up the middle, hit by Savage, and gets down to the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. No huddle for the Lions. Jared Goff under center. He'll take the handoff to David Montgomery, who walks in again. Again, I mean, he just walks in. It just walks in. He wasn't touched. He doesn't get touched until Savage hits him a yard and a half in the end zone. From the 2! From the fucking 2-yard line! You're on the 2-yard line. You gotta... How do you let a guy... Look, I love David Montgomery. There are not a lot of guys that I think are nicer people than David Montgomery. There aren't a lot of people that I just inherently like more than David Montgomery. He is not the shiftiest guy. If he's going to beat you, he's going to beat you because he runs over your ass. It's because he puts a shoulder down and lays you on your back. You cannot let that go untouched. From the 2. From the 2-yard line. Unreal. Unreal. 24-3. Let's see, 24 in 17 minutes. So 17 goes into 63 times. So they're on track for 68 points. No, 72 points. 72 points. Jordan Love now, by the way, 1 of 6 for 9 yards and a pick. I mean, it's bad. This is bad. I was so excited to get back to streaming on Thursday night, and so I was so happy to. I was so excited to be streaming again. I swear to God, if this kickoff goes into the end zone and Keyshawn Nixon takes it out, I'm shutting the stream off. Wow, we let it bounce through the end zone, and that was the loudest cheer I've heard all night. Ten first downs to 0. 206 yards to 1. 25 plays to 10. 8.2 yards a play to 0.1 yards per play. Aaron Jones has yet to touch the ball. Wow, he touched the ball and got 5 yards. Just do that every play. I mean, what are we doing? Why are we making this harder than it has to be? Why are we making this harder than it has to be? Yeah, of course there was a sarcastic cheer from the Lambeau faithful there, Kirk. What do you mean? This is fucking abysmal. Jordan Love in the gun. Split back to either side. He'll hand off to A.J. Dillon. No, he'll keep it. Now pitch it out to Aaron Jones, who gets undercut for a loss of 2. That's Cam Sutton. So now 3rd and 7, following your 3rd and 19, and 3rd and 16, and 3rd and whatever the last one was. Third and 7. Love in the gun. Empty set. Jaden Reed in motion, right to left. Love. Throws the out route, broken up. Incomplete. That's Branch. Brian Branch is covering our number 1 guy, and we can't complete a pass to him. And the Boo Birds are out in Lambeau. And the stream might be coming to a close after 25 minutes. Honestly, just go for it. Like, what are they going to do? They're going to score. They're going to make it 31-3. Just go for it. What are they going to do? Like, Whelan punts it away. Raymond at the 20 and breaks a tackle. Out across the 25-30, and he'll be tackled down there. Yeah, I mean, I'm 2 seconds from shutting this stream off because I have better shit to do on my Thursday than this. Like, tell you what, the Lions get 6 on this drive. I'm going to end the stream without warning, so. Ba-dum, ba-dum. David Montgomery scored 5 touchdowns in 16 games with the Bears. He's got 4 in 3 games this season. Play fake. Goff rolling to his right. Got a wide open Amon-Ra St. Brown. Makes a cut. First down Lions. And this game is over. Like... David Montgomery running left, cuts up field. Anybody's game? Right now it's Detroit's game. It's not anybody's game. It's Detroit's game. Look, I get what happened last week, but last week the Saints weren't like physically imposing over the Packers. Like last week, it was just more of like Green Bay couldn't do it. Like Green Bay just wasn't doing anything. They were missing some guys that were open. You know, they were moving the ball, but then failing on 4th down just from bad execution or whatever. Like it didn't feel like it was 17-0 last week. It just happened to be 17-0 last week. This week it's 24-3, and it feels like it's 80-0. Like there's nothing that's gone right for Green Bay. Handoff to Montgomery on 1st and 20 following the holding call on Jackson, and Montgomery takes it for 2 yards. Just teasing. No, I appreciate the laugh. I need anything to laugh about right now because I need something to laugh about here because I'm a Detroit touchdown on this drive away from ending the stream down 24-3 with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. So 2nd and 18 for the Lions at their own 32-yard line. Goff in the gun. He'll take the snap. Packers finally get some pressure and force the incomplete throw. It was low and away to Josh Reynolds, excuse me. Packers finally got pressure there. They brought both linebackers, Quay Walker and Isaiah McDuffie, double A gap pressure. They probably would have had even a better play if Isaiah McDuffie stuck to his gap and didn't just follow Quay Montgomery. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a linebacker stunt or if Isaiah McDuffie was off or what, but he got a false start here on the left tackle for Detroit, so it'll be 3rd and 23. That's Decker, the left tackle. Bum ba-da-dum ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Third and 23, Goff goes over the middle. It's caught by Jahmyr Gibbs. He's stuffed at the 35 by Quay Walker. That was definitely a give him 9 yards and give him 10 yards, but nothing else. As the Packers finally force a punt. What a novel concept. Playing defense. Crazy. Truly incredible, the mind of a Joe Barry is. Shout out to you if you got that reference. Fox on to punt it away. Keyshawn Nixon, or maybe Jaden Reed back. I can't quite tell. Just fall on it. Oh my word. The Packers fall on it. It was a terrible punt that bounced up into Jaden Reed. The Packers have it. I don't know who got back to it, but it bounced up into Jaden, or it bounced up towards him, and then he went to go recover it and dropped it, and then like 7 people had a chance to recover it. Dolan Leavitt missed it. I couldn't tell who got back on it. Was it 43 Thomas? Yeah, 43. Thomas had a chance at it, and then 4 Lions. There were 4 Lions that had a chance to recover that and didn't before Thomas ended up getting back on top of it. That's why you play Anthony Johnson over Dolan Leavitt, by the way, because all Dolan did was leave it to the next guy. So 1st and 10 from our own 8. Because what else could go wrong? Davian Wicks in motion. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. That's Wicks. Jordan Love under center. He'll fake the handoff, and he's already under pressure, and he's gonna flip it out to Musgrave to avoid the safety, and he gets a yard. I can't believe that wasn't a safety. Ball at their own 9. Jordan Love, that's his 3rd completion on the night. 2nd and 9, pistol, straight drop, quick out route, throws, caught. That's Romeo Doubs out close to the 15. And 3rd and 4 upcoming. Can the Packers pick up a first down? Because they haven't done that yet. I mean, the Lions got 7 sacks last week, and we came in here basically knowing that our top 2 offensive linemen and our top 2 guys on the left side of the line weren't going to be playing, and we just didn't game plan for anything apparently. 3rd and 4, got the defense to jump. That's going to be a free first down here. This will be offside on Detroit. Rasheed Walker moved after Detroit jumped into the neutral zone. This will be a free first down here. Wow, the Packers got a first down and it came on a penalty. That's how bad it is right now. Our only first down of the night comes on a defensive mistake, and we get it by a yard. Wild. That's the loudest cheer of the night, was for a neutral zone infraction. First and 10, that's the Packers' first down of the game. A.J. Dillon in the game at running back, single back formation. He'll get the handoff and nowhere to go. He loses 3. McNeil in the backfield. Wow. Tucker Kraft couldn't even get to the pull block there because Ali McNeil just shot the gap in the pulling guard hole in the A gap, B gap. And 2nd and 13, Packers still in this pistol. Get out of this pistol shit. We haven't run a good play out of it yet. They ran the slant. Jordan Love gets sacked. Back at the 6. Ali McNeil again. I'm fucking over this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this. Third and 21 from our own 8. Jordan Love looking far sideline. He throws. It's caught by Romeo Doubs for, 14, 15 yards. It'll be 4th and 6. Or 4th and... fucking whatever. Yeah, 4th and 6. It doesn't even matter. Jordan Love's... I can't even blame Jordan because he's getting hit after 2 seconds. He has no time whatsoever to throw the football. Absolutely none. It doesn't help that we're trying to throw the ball down the field when he doesn't have any time to throw it in the first place. But, what are we doing? Fair catch called for and made at the 23, 24-yard line by Khalif Raymond. What are we doing here? Can I can I go play left tackle for the Packers? Can I go play? Because I would play about as many games as Bakhtiari. I mean, this is ridiculous. I came into tonight, I expected a decent game, some back and forth. Maybe Detroit would pull it out. I expected a close game, a good game. Both these teams coming off big wins last week. Packers playing at home on a Thursday after Detroit was just on Detroit was at home against Atlanta. Detroit's got to come to Lambeau on a short week. But this team just can't because they can't stay healthy. And they can't adapt to anything. We're 10 minutes into the second quarter here. We're 25 minutes into the game, and the Packers haven't made an adjustment the entire game. They haven't made an adjustment. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get how we can be so stagnant and not make any changes whatsoever. It's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I got you guys at guard if you need someone. I don't know how long ago that message was, Andrew, because I've been blinded by my rage. But I would love to see you play guard. I would love to see it. Can we just we'll put Andrew at left guard, me at left tackle. Look, I'll take on Aiden Hutchinson, and I'll be just as good as whoever the hell we got out there tonight. I mean, my lord. Nobody wants to block anybody. They're not stopping a fucking mid-level college team right now. Let alone Aiden Hutchinson. God. Jared Goff under center. He'll hand the ball off. It's David Montgomery. He fights forward for 4. Out to the 28-yard line. I should have known this game was over when we got a pick on the third play of the game. Set up at the Lions 15. And got 3 points out of it. That should have been clue number 1. Actually, that should have been clue number all of them. That should have been every clue. That was everything that we needed to see was right there. 2nd and 6. Jared Goff under center. Khalif Raymond in motion. Quick throw. Sam Laporta short of the sticks. It'll be a yard shy. So it'll be 3rd and 1. Nice. Fantastic. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Packers coach Matt LaFleur pulled the offense together and laid into them on the sideline after that series. A.J. Dillon then spoke to the group after that. Unless that laid into them was fucking block somebody or you're getting cut from the team, I don't care what he had to say. 3rd and 1 here, Jared Goff under center. Oh, finally we're kind of playing. No, we're not even playing tight coverage. Never mind. Handoff to David Montgomery. Burst through the line of scrimmage out to the 40-yard line and first down for Detroit. I was gonna congratulate Joe Barry on playing tight coverage, but the receivers were not guarded at all there. It didn't end up mattering because they ran the ball. Look at the fucking hole on the left side. What are we doing? Oh my word. No gap integrity, no passion, no desire to be there tonight, and it's showing. Jared Goff under center from the 40, play fake, looking to take a shot. It's deflected and incomplete. I believe that was Carl Brooks got a hand on it. Not Khalif Raymond, Jahmyr Gibbs in the game. I can't even separate them. There are just too many of them. 2 receivers left, one to the right here for Goff from the gun. He'll look over the middle, fires. It's incomplete. He had Sam Laporta wide open, and Laporta dropped it. That was a big gainer to Laporta. He had a nice seam up the left sideline coming across on that dig route. Third and 10. Sam Laporta's got to catch that. Sam Laporta catches that. We're looking at 31-3, well before halftime. Third and 10. Packers playing the sticks here. 2 receivers each side here for Goff. Packers bring a late blitz. It's over the middle, and Darnell Savage missed a tackle, and everybody's missing tackles. Everybody's missing tackles. It's first down into Green Bay territory. So he made both Darnell Savage and Keyshawn Nixon miss. Darnell Savage got a hand on him. Keyshawn Nixon didn't get any part of him. Keyshawn Nixon almost grabbed the towel. Almost got a tackle in flag football. Empty set here for Goff on 1st and 10 from the Packers 46. Goff, straight drop, looking short. Under pressure, breaks away from the sack, and now he'll throw it far sideline. It's caught. Sam Laporta at the sticks. That'll be a first down, working on Quay Walker. I'm telling you, touchdown here, I'm shutting the stream off, so hope as Devontae Wyatt got in the backfield that could not bring down Jared Goff. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Lions up 24-3. I'm titanium, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. I really wish I could do something better than this, because I can't even turn to the Cubs because the Cubs are about to get swept by the Braves. While the Marlins continue to throw away every... The Cubs had every opportunity to take the wild card this week in Atlanta. They swept the Rockies, as they should have done. And then they came in, they had a 6-run lead yesterday, or 5 or 6 run lead on Tuesday. Had every opportunity to close that game. Gave up 7 runs. Ended up losing that game 7-6 on a walk-off. Then yesterday they were up 3-1, and then gave up a home run to Ozzie Albies, and then or a home run to somebody, and then Ronald Acuna scored like the next inning, and then got beat in extras 6-5 after they scored in both the 9th and the 10th. And then today, they're just, you can see it at the top of your screen there. It's 5-2 Atlanta in the 7th, and they've got a runner on with nobody out. While Miami continues to throw it away. The Cubs had every opportunity. They could have won the last 2 games, and they'd be 2 games up on Miami right now. They'd be 2 games up on Miami. They wouldn't even be the final wild card spot. They'd be the 2nd wild card spot. Arizona would be behind them, and then Miami would be behind them. But no, they blew it 2 games in a row in Atlanta, and they're about to get swept. And we're gonna go into the final series against the Brewers in a tie. By the way, I think the Diamondbacks lost today too. I don't know if I scroll over here. Did the Diamondbacks? Yeah, the Diamondbacks lost to the White Sox. So every opportunity that the Cubs have had to close up the wild card and wrap it up with a bow, they've blown it. And now we gotta play Milwaukee for a spot at the playoffs. David Montgomery handoff up the middle, and God, he gets 12 up the middle. Inside the Green Bay 25, Detroit with $1:50 to go here. Looking to end the stream early, so thanks, Detroit. Appreciate it. I mean, this game has not once been close. Not once. Yeah. So, shotgun here for Jared Goff. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Jahmyr Gibbs in the game. He'll get the handoff, and he'll get inside the 20 to the 19. Clock continues to run here. We approach the 1-minute mark. This is a home game, by the way. Handoff, nowhere to go there for David Montgomery. Running right. Third down here for the Lions. Somebody called a timeout. That's Green Bay. They're first. So with 40 seconds left, nice to know we're being aggressive on these third down or with these timeouts. Detroit hasn't blitzed, and we've been under pressure 50% of the time. 0% blitz is what they just showed. 0%. Every offensive lineman has been charged with a pressure. Or a pressure allowed. Every single one of them. And they haven't blitzed yet. They haven't blitzed yet. Third and 6 for the Lions. Jared Goff in the gun. Looking left, he's going to throw. His receiver fell down. That was Gibbs. And, hey, 27-3. I held him to field goals the last 2 times, so good job, Joe Barry. Definitely, totally, congratulations to you, and definitely not the Lions threw it away in the red zone. But, hey, 27-3. Hey, that's fine. 24-point deficit going into the halftime. That's fine. Kick is on its way, and it is good. 27-3. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I might stick it through halftime on the off chance that Tom Grassi raids, but this has been embarrassing. Just embarrassing. Just garbage. Oh, great. Luke Musgrave being evaluated for a concussion. Because what Green Bay needed was another guy hurt. That's what we needed. That's what we needed was another guy hurt. Bakhtiari done. Jenkins out. Campbell out. Jair out. Christian Watson back with a hamstring injury. Aaron Jones has, 1 touch tonight dealing with a hamstring injury. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. We needed more guys to go out. Now Luke Musgrave out. That's 7 starters already. God. Just fantastic. 284 yards to 15. 15 yards. They have as many first downs as we have yards. Jordan Love has 31 passing yards. Romeo Doubs has 30 receiving yards. If this isn't 3 jump balls to Christian Watson 40 yards down the field, I don't know what we're doing. 34 seconds left. Jordan Love in the gun. Trips receivers right, one to the left. Jordan Love takes a snap. Looking up the middle. He'll check it down short. Caught. Josiah DeGuara to the 30. Picks up 6 to the 31. Jordan Love goes hurry up. No timeout used. 20 seconds left and counting. Jordan Love, quick snap. Straight drop. Jordan Love rolling out. Under pressure. Hit as he throws, incomplete with 12 seconds left. That was Kaminsky, by the way. And not like Frank the Tank Kaminsky. So 3rd and 5 with 12 seconds left. By the way, Detroit a 97.5% chance to win, and I think that's being generous to Green Bay. Oh, great. Miami just took the lead from the Mets. So now literally everything has gone wrong tonight. Wow, a catch. Josiah DeGuara, and he got out of bounds. We got a first down that wasn't from a penalty? Wow. Oh, Detroit just called a timeout. That's a new one. First and 10, Green Bay from their own 44-yard line. Jordan Love in the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Love. Incomplete. This will be defensive pass interference with 3 seconds left. He was looking for Dobbs. That's Jacobs in coverage. And Packers are going to have one shot at a Hail Mary here. Because I can't imagine they're kicking a field goal. Spot foul, so you're at Detroit's 47. So you got one shot at a Hail Mary here. One play with 3 seconds left. They just said nothing left here but to throw a Hail Mary, assuming he has more than 2.5 seconds. Jordan Love he gets sacked. So that's 14 yards. Green Bay ends the half with 20 yards. They blitzed nobody. Rasheed Walker got absolutely smoked at left tackle. And that'll do it. 27-3 at halftime. Like 14 sacks already. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing, fellas. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I have no idea what to do. I want to have hope and faith, but just it's not happening tonight. You got two guys coming off a hamstring injury that maybe they shouldn't have played, because I mean, you look at the, I mean, I know the stats don't tell the whole story, but I mean, you just look at the box score. Aaron Jones has 2 carries for 3 yards, and Christian Watson has 2 targets with 0 receptions. How many sacks do they actually have? They have 4 sacks, 6 tackles for loss, 4 passes defended, 7 QB hits in a half. In a half. Not in the game. In a half. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I just don't know what to make of this. Well, I know what to make of this. I just don't know how to respond to it. Oh, rain delay in the top of the 9th for Miami. No, I'm pretty sure the Lions could sub me in at nose tackle and I'd get a sack. Y'all scored 3 more points in the first half this week than last week. He's right. Yeah, I mean, this is rough. It's rough. It's not good. Not going well. Hey, but you know, there's a comeback last week. So who knows? No idea what's going on. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, though, last week it felt like we had hope. You know, last week it felt like there was a chance for Green Bay just because, you know, even though the scoreline was bad, it didn't feel like Green Bay was getting, like, thoroughly outplayed. That's the difference here. Tonight it feels like Green Bay is getting thoroughly outplayed. I mean, there's nothing that Green Bay has done that gives me an ounce of hope tonight. There was good plays that, you know, last week, you know, the fourth and whatever, the trick play, trick 'em dick 'em. It was open, had him, just bad execution. The fourth and the other fourth down, I can't remember what it was. There was some like something missed or whatever, and but yeah, you know, there's there was a lot of stuff to at least like about the first half last week. You know, went for fourth down, whatever. And just didn't end up doing anything outside of that. But this week it feels like we haven't done anything when we have anything. Like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's unfortunate. I mean, like I said, I don't know if Aaron Jones. I don't know what's going on with Aaron Jones. If he's. I don't know what's going on. It's rough. It's rough. It really is. I don't know. I think a healthy Elton Jenkins and a healthy. Oh, is Zach Tom playing? Zach Tom's playing, right? I'm pretty sure Zach Tom is playing. Yeah, Zach Tom is active, but less than 100%. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate. It really is. Again, I mean, it's just unfortunate. Just unfortunate. I just want Jordan Love to. If Jordan Love's gonna lose, if the Packers are gonna lose this game, I want him to lose going out swinging. The problem is when Jordan Love has half a second to throw the ball, he can't really go out swinging. He's just going out on his back. Like I don't know. It is what it is, but I might time every drop back for Jordan Love. I might time every snap in the second half. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pull up my clock app, and I'm gonna stopwatch every single drop back of the second half. Because there's not gonna be a one that's over like 3.5 seconds. Fucking Twitter. That's calculator, not clock. I want the clock app. There we go. Here we go. Here's an average look at here's an average look at a Jordan Love dropback. Oh, he's sacked. So bad. Hey, at least Iowa State women's soccer won. I would love to see the Packers just go on a fuck you drive and score a touchdown here to start the third quarter. Everything is bad. Everything is bad. Everything is bad when you're the Packers tonight. Everything is bad when you're the Packers tonight. Man, I could have been playing Rocket League this whole time. I just forgot because nobody's in chat to remind me to play Rocket League or do anything over halftime. Well, hey, on the bright side, I get Brock Purdy on Sunday. This is not gonna be a fun weekend if this game's going like this, because I got Iowa State going to Norman to play Oklahoma, and the Cubs, like I said, are throwing a hissy fit, choking away the wild card. I'm sorry, Clark. Hey, Jay Fleming, how's it going? I'll be honest, Jay, I'm a little surprised that I'm still live. That's what's up. Because it's been abysmal, as you can see by the score at the bottom of the screen. Currently, just coming in, what happened to the Lions? It's not so much what happened to the Lions, it's what happened to the Packers. Packers are missing their top two offensive linemen, and the Lions are really good at sacking Jordan Love. The Lions have 4 sacks, 6 tackles for loss, and 7 QB hurries in the first half. Jordan Love has no time to throw. I'm starting a thing here in the second half. I'm gonna time every Jordan Love drop back. I got my phone out. I got the clock app all set up. I'm gonna time every Jordan Love drop back. Is Jordan Love the guy? I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. I watched the first 3 games very closely. I watched the first 3 games very intently because I wanted to see if Jordan Love was really what it was made of. Because I watched, Chicago is bad. The Falcons, he looked really good against the Falcons up until the fourth quarter. And then, just kind of fell apart there in the fourth quarter as we go ahead and start quarter number 3 with Keyshawn Nixon taking it out of the end zone. So can't wait for this to come back from a penalty. As there's the penalty as he gets across the 35 to the 39. Just don't take a kickoff out of the end zone. And now Nixon's slow to get up. Maybe he's just frustrated because he saw the penalty marker. I don't know. But, yeah, we're going to have a penalty here on the opening kick. Wow, it's a hold on the Packers. Who'd have guessed? But yeah, I thought he played well against Atlanta. I thought he made a couple really nice throws. Missed some late that ended up costing us. Oh, great. Enforced at the Green Bay 24. So we'll have the ball at our own 14. Fantastic. That's what you need when you're down 27-3. But yeah, like I said, I really liked what I saw the first 3 quarters of the Atlanta game. A couple missed throws in the fourth quarter. Defense couldn't stop anybody, let alone Bijan Robinson, and got beat. And then against New Orleans, I thought there was a lot of stuff to like, even down 17-0. And then the throws that he was missing in the first 3 quarters, he started making as the game went on, as he makes a completion here to Kraft out to the 20-yard line, Tucker Kraft. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that I liked, but it was just the deep ball accuracy. The deep ball accuracy wasn't there, and I was like, well, with how, they want to run play action and how they want to attack the ball down the field with guys like Christian Watson, Luke Musgrave going up the seam. I really thought that if the deep ball accuracy could get there, I thought Jordan Love had a really good chance to be the guy. Not necessarily Hall of Famer, not necessarily Aaron Rodgers, but he could be he would have a chance to be a really, good starting caliber quarterback for the Packers for the foreseeable future. And then tonight, he's missed some throws that maybe he shouldn't have, but he also just hasn't had time to throw the ball. I mean, he's been sacked 4 times. The Lions haven't brought pressure. They're just rushing their 4 down linemen, and they're getting home against this front. And it's not good. As Aaron Jones takes the 2nd and 4 carry, 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1 from their own 23. Jordan Love, quick throw over the middle. That's caught by Romeo Doubs. And a sarcastic cheer from the crowd as Romeo Doubs makes his 4th reception of the night. They saw what happened last week. Who knows what'll happen this week? But, wait, what's this? What's this? The win probability for the Lions has jumped down a whole, point-something%. Jordan Love, play fake, looking to go deep. He's going to go deep. He's got Christian Watson wide open across midfield to the 47 of Detroit. Finally, a play down the field as the play action works to find Christian Watson. Looks like the Lions rotated into a cover 2 here. That's exactly what happened. And then Romeo Doubs clearing out the linebacker. Or not Romeo Doubs. Yeah, that was Romeo Doubs clearing out the linebacker up the seam. Got the safeties deep, and then they run Christian Watson underneath for 24 yards. Perfect play call. Perfect play call, perfect execution. Just keep doing that. Make sure you're blocking the guys. I mean, it's not that hard. Jordan Love, quick throw out in the flat to Aaron Jones. He gets lit up immediately. That throw is in 2.5 seconds as there's a flag. Big Pack fan from Pennsylvania who wanted to make I know someone who spent $3,500 altogether to be this game. Big Pack fan from Pennsylvania who wanted to make a trip. Hey, illegal use of the hands of the face on the defense. That's 5 yards and automatic first down as Melifonwu made the stop. Oh, that flag's on Hutchinson, by the way. Rattle him. I mean, I can understand wanting to go to this game. It just sucks that he's being let down like this. I mean, it's so bad. Oh, yeah, right at the end there. Hutchinson getting up in the grill there. He's like, what? That wasn't me. It's like, what do you mean? You're looking right at you there. So the 2-yard gain turns into a 7-yard gain, and it's a first down for Green Bay. Ball at the 43. This is the first time into Lions territory since the pick on the opening drive, but Jordan Love looking to float it deep, and that's a throw you got to make if you're Jordan Love. That's a throw you got to make if you're Jordan Love. I mean, you had Doubs open there on the far sideline. Would you laugh in his face live for me? Not if he's a Packers fan. If this was reversed and he was a Lions fan, I would definitely laugh at him. But not as a Packers fan, because I'd just be laughing at myself. But that's a throw that you got to make if you're Jordan Love. I mean, I know it's a late read, but you got to put that one. You got to put that one on Romeo Doubs there, not loft it. Jordan Love in the gun here. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quick pitch out to Aaron Jones, looking for a block on the edge. He gets one. That's a good job blocking by the tight end Kraft. He leads the way for Jones to get 9, as there's a late flag here too. We'll check the penalty. This might be a late hit out of bounds, as we've got an injured Lion. That's Brian Branch is down. That is not good for the Lions. And really not good for anybody. That is a personal foul on Detroit. So that's 15 more yards. That's on Alex Anzalone, who forced the interception earlier in the game of Jordan Love. What do you think of the Yankees this year? I would laugh at the Yankees. That's what I would laugh at. If he was a Yankees fan, I'd laugh at him for being a Yankees fan. They called this for lowering the helmet on Alex Anzalone, by the way. It wasn't out of bounds. It was actually inbounds, but they called him for lowering the helmet to initiate contact. As Brian Branch, looks like a right ankle maybe. He got tripped by one of his own defensive players. Really don't like that. Looks like that left ankle, left foot. Hopefully he's all right there. Oh, sorry, right ankle, right foot. He's been so good for Detroit, man. Really hope he's okay. Did you laugh when Rodgers tore his Achilles? No, actually, I didn't. I was sad for a couple reasons. I know there were a lot of Packers fans that thought it was funny and whatever, like, haha, you left us, like, and then you get hurt. But, one, I still like Aaron Rodgers. I understand why he wanted out. It definitely hurt when it came out that he was getting traded, but it didn't hurt me as nearly as much as I thought it would. Oh, I don't even know if he got tripped. Oh, that's not good. I thought maybe he got kicked or something, but that doesn't even look like that's what it is. Damn. Branch goes to the sideline here. Jordan Love under center from the Lions' 19-yard line. Another play action. Jordan Love looking to check it down underneath. It's caught by Kraft, but he goes backwards and loses a yard. But no, I definitely didn't laugh when Rodgers tore his Achilles. It was one of those things where, like, yeah, it definitely hurt when he was like, no, I want to go to the Jets, and then we traded him to the Jets. But at the same time, it was kind of like, yeah, I get it, because I've been frustrated with the Packers front office too, and I don't even play quarterback for them. So, I definitely understood the frustrations. And then, I just feel like the league is better when its star players are healthy. Packers look to set up a screen here, and it's not going anywhere. There's a flag as well. I think this is going to be a hold on one of the Packers' offensive linemen. Whoever the right tackle was didn't even... I think that's Rasheed Walker. Didn't even attempt to block anybody. Yeah, he gets called for the hold as well, and that'll be declined. So it's 3rd and 15. But I think the league's better with Aaron Rodgers in it. I love watching Aaron play. Whoever he's... Oh, no, it's left tackle, Rasheed Walker. Whoever was right tackle, Zach Tom, also got absolutely smoked on that play. Yeah, no, I think the league's better with Aaron. I still like watching him play. And I really wanted the Jets to do well this year. They got Breece Hall, Alan Lazard, Will McDonald, Randall Cobb. A bunch of guys that I really like watching and a lot of guys that I like to cheer for. Tight end screen here to DeGuara. He gets to the 16, but it'll be 4th and 9 as Brian Branch is getting carted into the locker room. Absolutely hate to see that, man. Yeah, I love watching Aaron play. Wanted the Jets to do well, and the icing on the cake is that if he doesn't play 60% of snaps, we don't get a first-round draft pick. So if he's out for the year, he's obviously not playing 60% of snaps. So we're not getting a first-round pick for him. 4th and 9, Packers going for it from the Lions' 17-yard line. And we need 7 here, so I understand going for it. Love throws over the middle. It's caught. Romeo Doubs to the 2. Romeo Doubs to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Green Bay. And Romeo Doubs continues his nice night. 5 catches for 50 yards. Big-time throw there from Jordan Love and a nice catch there from Romeo Doubs. Again, just over the middle. Great catch. Great catch. He juggled that one too, so nice job to fit that in there. A little bit of a low throw there from Jordan, but honestly, with the safety over the top, I don't even mind that. 1st and goal from just inside the 3. Handoff, A.J. Dillon cutting, not getting much of anything. Maybe a yard to just inside the 2, but not a whole lot. Maybe he got down to the 1 there in the pile. Have I ever seen Breaking Bad? I actually haven't seen Breaking Bad. I know it's on, what's it on? It's on Netflix, right? I've been meaning to watch it, but I haven't actually seen it. So, no, to answer your question, I haven't. Which, I feel like I always get on the train late as Barnes is hurt for Detroit here. Again, just hate to see injuries of any kind. But yeah, no, I've actually never seen Breaking Bad. But like I said, I'm always late to the party on these. Like I didn't see Game of Thrones. I didn't see a full episode of Game of Thrones until like season 6 was out. I still haven't seen every Harry Potter movie. I haven't seen Breaking Bad. I haven't seen any of The Sopranos, which I know is kind of an older TV show, but I haven't seen any of that. Breaking Bad is the best show ever made. I've heard it's really good. I just never. Oh, I never got into The Walking Dead. Never really interested me. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of stuff that I just never really was interested in. Oh, did the Cubs actually officially lose here? Yep, Cubs officially lost. So so much for that. The Sopranos stinks. Yeah, I've never seen it, so that's just one of the shows that people talk about, right? That's one of the ones that everyone's like, "Oh, it's so good." I just never seen it. Breaking Bad is the other one though. Never seen it. Now I've seen it. Game of Thrones anyway. I've seen Game of Thrones now, but yeah. Have I ever been sued? No. No. I don't know if you noticed, Jay. I'm not very much of a troublemaker, so I don't cause a lot of issues. Or I try not to cause a lot of issues. So I've had videos get like copyright claims, but I've never been sued. I've never had a video taken down. They just have claims on them, which doesn't actually affect me because I don't make money off of any of my videos anyway. But I mean, that's the closest to being sued that I've ever been, was just copyright claims on videos. Like the Brock Purdy video. The Brock Purdy video is like so clear of being the most viewed video on my channel, and it's got copyright claims all over just from all the clips that I use. How's it going working at Insomnia? Oh, I quit that a long time ago, buddy. I stopped working there a long time ago. Pistol formation here for Jordan Love and the Packers. A.J. Dillon to his right. He'll get the carry. No, it's a fake. Oh, wide open Christian Watson touchdown. First touchdown of the year for the second-year man out of North Dakota State. Got both feet down on the far sideline. And guess we're keeping the offense out and go for 2 here, so who knows? Oh, wide open. That wasn't even a pick play or a rub play. It was just a miscommunication by the Lions and Christian Watson. Did you quit or did you get fired? I quit. There's no chance I was going to get fired from that. It was definitely me quitting. Jordan Love in the gun, 3 receivers right. A.J. Dillon to his left. He'll take the snap. Quick roll out right. Jordan Love throws back across his body. Caught Jaden Reed. 2-point conversion is good. And it's 27-11. No, they can't do it again, Al Michaels. But, hey, at least they're giving me a reason to stick around in the stream. That is proof that you're an OG fan, though. But yeah, no, I quit. So I would have left. I left before Valentine's Day of this year. Pretty sure I left before Valentine's Day because I started my job in the I started my seasonal job in the spring, in like February or March. So yeah, it would have been like February that I quit, January or February. Do you miss any coworkers? Yeah, I mean, there was a bunch of people that I got along with pretty well, but the ones that I talked with and got along with the best or whatever, I've kept in contact with some of them anyway. Um, Most of the ones that I interacted with the most, I've kept in at least a little bit of contact with. So, do you get paid by the hour or salary from Wide Right Natty Light? I don't get I don't get paid at all from Wide Right Natty Light. So, yeah. But that's always been the case, and I knew that when I started. So it's not like they're scamming me or anything. Like, I certainly don't do enough there to justify paying me. So, um, yeah, it's just doing it for fun work, which I really do enjoy doing it, and I enjoy it. I want to be there for a while, as even if it's not paid, which it's not, but just hanging out with the boys every Saturday before games, and talking with everybody and doing all the stuff like that. So they're kind of exploiting people. So if so there's a difference between like actually being employed there and being a contributor. So I'm basically like, they have like fan stuff, and then there's me, and then there's the people that are actually paid to do stuff. So have you ever thought of unionizing? No. 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 Not at all. But like I said, it was never my goal to have that be what paid the bills. So it was always kind of a thing where it was like, it's I think of it as like YouTube, right? So like YouTube is the same way. I create content for YouTube. I do streams like this. I do, videos. I do stuff like that. And I don't get paid for any of that work. I'm doing it, for fun. And that's the same way that I look at Wide Right Natty Light. As the Packers force a 3-and-out here, could it be? Yeah, I think about it. It's just the same thing as like Twitch streaming or making videos on YouTube. Like, you have to get to a certain point before you start, making income on it. And again, as much as I would like to say like, oh yeah, they pay me $100 an article, or they pay me based on how many views my stuff gets, or whatever. As much as I really want that to be the case, it's just not. Who's the CEO? I know some lawyers. We could. I love Wide Right Natty Light. I wouldn't change what I'm doing for the world. Jobs come and go. I'd like to continue the relationship that I have with them. If you want to, get a lawsuit with anybody, do it for YouTube. All these stupid changes, or for Twitter, all these stupid Twitter changes. That's the other thing is, Jay, I don't know if you have Twitter or not, but I've been debating back and forth on actually buying Twitter Blue, or X Blue, or X Premium, or whatever they fucking call it now. Just because my reach on Twitter is far more than my reach on YouTube or Twitch. So, they have that whole like, you can post content and get paid on Twitter now, and I've seen the people that get paid on Twitter, and it's not a lot, but if it's an extra meal, I've thought about doing it. I don't exactly want to, because I don't know that me paying for Twitter to try to make money, I don't know how closely that would balance out, or how much I would actually improve. Granted, I guess if you're a subscriber of Twitter Blue, or you're verified, as they call it, supposedly your reach goes further and you get like, benefits. But, I've thought about just testing the waters on it and like subscribing for a month just to see what happens. Which, if I was going to do that, it would definitely be during football season because that's definitely when I make the most content and that's definitely when my reach is the furthest. But yeah, do you think you're a top 25 Iowa influencer? Probably not. I mean, there's 3 million people in this state. Well, okay, if I just thought about like Twitter, um, um, so like Wide Right Natty Light as a whole is way bigger than I am. Cyclone Larry on Twitter is way bigger than I am. The Iowa version of whatever, Blackheart Gold Pants, I think is their name. They're way bigger than I am. I mean, the Cyclone Fanatic is way bigger than me. Like Chris Williams and Chris Hassel and Connor Ferguson and Jake Brend for Iowa Everywhere, and all the Iowa Everywhere guys are way bigger than I am. Way bigger than I think that I'll ever be. If I can set up a heart rate monitor to do that, I mean, I wouldn't say, oh, that's a lateral. Got to get on top of that, Romeo. It goes out of bounds. Jordan Love had half a second to throw that. Backwards pass, and it goes out of bounds. If I could get, I don't know, how much are heart rate monitors? Like a personal, how much do heart rate monitors cost? Because like I know you can get them for like your watch, right? Okay, so you can buy like cheaper ones for like $60. Maybe we could try to set something up. Maybe Jordan Love under pressure floats it and missed Jaden Reed long. 3rd and 21. I mean, we could maybe set something up. Like I said, I think it'd be fun. I've seen people like playing Rocket League with a heart rate monitor or whatever. Like, I could sell out and just go full trendy trend people. Like the problem is I don't have like a smartwatch, so I would just need I'd probably just need like an actual chest one. But yeah, I can certainly look into that. Jordan Love on 3rd and 21. Empty set, 3 receivers right. Lions bring no pressure. Jordan Love floats it. It's complete. It's Romeo Doubs again. He got about 15 or 16 of it back, but I think you're too deep in your own territory to try to go for this. Unless Matt LaFleur is a mad lad. It'll be about 4th and 6 here. Wow. Royce Newman actually stopped Aiden Hutchinson relatively well that play. I'm proud of you, Royce. Is it true Cyclone Larry lives on campus even though he graduated 10 years ago? I will neither confirm nor deny that because I don't want to... there is going to be a block in the back here on this punt return. Khalif Raymond gets to about his own 25. No, Cyclone Larry's the best. Cyclone Larry's the best. How many followers is he up to? Cyclone Larry. He's up to 25,000. I'm pretty sure Wide Right Natty Light has like 30,000. Yeah, we have Wide Right Natty Light has 35,000 and Larry has 25,000. Oh, man. Officials are talking about the penalty here. It's going to be a hold on the Lions. So it'll be Lions ball at about their own 11. So I'm big. No, I'm not bigger than Larry. I mean, me as a part of Wide Right Natty Light might be bigger than Larry, but I am definitely not bigger than Larry. I only have like 1,300 followers. I have like a 20th of what he has. in your hand. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Actually, no, I'll take it back. I'm bigger than Larry in the sense that I am a larger human being than Larry. That's how I'm bigger than Larry. There you go. If you saw Iowa State fans getting jumped on campus by Iowa fans, would you jump in and defend them? Absolutely. Absolutely. Unless there was like a knife involved or something. Then I'd probably just call the police and keep my distance. But if they were just like getting punched, I'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'd run in there, just absolutely donkey punch some guy. Or I'd do like the thing, right, where you tap them on the shoulder and they like turn around and then you just clock them right in the nose. No, no, I'm just playing. Yeah, I'd definitely intervene in some way because I ain't about that. I ain't about letting my boys get beat up. Ball at their own 11. Jared Goff hands off. David Montgomery running right. He'll get about 3 to the 14. Second and 7 here. Jared Goff in the gun. 2 receivers left. 2 tight ends in the game. Goff, handoff David Montgomery on the counter play. Running left. He'll pick his way forward for close to 5. It'll be 3rd and 2 here. A big third down for the Packers defense. If they can force a punt here, I might have like a 2% hope chance. If they get a first down here, it's probably over, even though there's still 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jared Goff, quick throw near sideline. It's caught. First down, Jahmyr Gibbs. Would you take $1 million if it meant Iowa State gets shut down for good? $1 million is a lot of money. But I don't think I would take it. I don't think I would take it because how many people would only get a chance to succeed at Iowa State? Think about the opportunity. Like, how many opportunities over the course of human history, or over the course of the future of humanity, like how many chances I'd be throwing away? Do you have the power to fire? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't have much of any power at Wide Right 90 Light. Like I said, I basically just do it for fun. Like, I have no power. 2nd and 5 here. Jared Goff play fake. Looking to go backside. Wheelie gets sacked. Finally, the Packers pressure gets there. That's Brooks, Carl Brooks, in on the sack. And it'll be 3rd and 15 following the sack. I mean, that's pretty much, what you could have asked for to end the last downs there. But, Lucas Van Ness soaking up that double team, giving everybody else a one-on-one, and great job by Carl Brooks to fight around it, get that pressure, and get the sack here. Third and 15 for Jared Goff and the Lions, up 16 in this one. As we're looking at the end of the third quarter, handoff here to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gets across the 20 and 25 to the 26. If the Packers win this game, you have to call someone at Wide Right Natty Light and tell them that they're fired. Maybe. Fourth and six here for the Lions. They'll punt it away to Green Bay and Jaden Reed. Jack Fox into punt. Gets the kick away. Jaden Reed will have a good chance at this one. Oh, but he never saw it. And it bounced way short down at the Packers' 34-yard line. That's only a 39-yard punt. And in the final minute of the third quarter, Packers don't have a big chance in this one, but there's still a chance. Oh, come on, that's a good deal. It might be a good deal. We'll see how I feel at the end of the game. How about that? Damian Lillard wanted to return to the Blazers if a Heat trade wasn't possible, but his request was rejected. So here's what I think is really funny, by the way, about this Damian Lillard trade. I was going to make a video about this because I think it's really funny. But I don't know if you guys saw on social media. I think it was yesterday. On Twitter. Jimmy Butler posted a video and said, like, hey, NBA, you might want to investigate the Bucks for tampering, but you didn't hear that from me, like, just saying. And then I think it was Tyler Harrow quote tweeted it and was like, hey, listen to him, he's right. And I think that's really funny because it was like, oh, Damian Lillard to the Heat or Damian Lillard nowhere. Like, if it wasn't Damian Lillard to the Heat or Damian Lillard nowhere, I don't think that this would even be a thought among people. I think it would just be, oh, he got traded to a contender because why wouldn't you trade him to a contender if you were going to be nice to him? I just think it's really funny that it was like, oh, he's going to the Heat or he's not going anywhere. And then all of a sudden he doesn't go to the Heat and he doesn't stay in Portland. And it's just like two of the bigger named Heat players are just like, hey, NBA, that man right there, the Bucks, they're the ones tampering. It's like, okay, on one hand, like, yeah, if the Bucks were tampering, they should probably get reprimanded or whatever. I don't know what the hell they do for stuff like that. But like on the other hand, it's like, it's not like the NBA has a deal where it's like he's either going to the Heat or not going anywhere. Like, it's not like that's a set in stone thing 5 months ago. Like, no, that's not how it works. I don't know. I just thought that was really funny how they were like, oh, he didn't come to the Heat and he didn't stay? Obviously tampering. Like, I just thought that was really funny. Jordan Love in the gun. Aaron Jones to his right. Let's see what happens here. Two receivers right, one to the left. Josiah DeGuara in the game at tight end. He'll motion left. They'll give to Aaron Jones running left. He cuts up field and picks up 3. Hey, theoretically, getting 3 yards of play, if you go for it on fourth down, is enough to move the chains every set of downs. So, technically, big brain IQ, just get at least 3 yards every play. And then you can go for it on every fourth down, and you can move the ball down the field and score a touchdown. Look at me. I'm just so good. I got that 200 IQ play. Jordan Love in the gun. Play fake. Looks short. Caught Romeo Doubs across the 45. First down Green Bay to the 47-yard line of Green Bay. And I think the biggest difference from the first half to the second half is one, Jordan Love has time, and two, they're getting rid of the ball quicker. Oh, Jordan Love airing it out. He's got his man, Jaden Reed. Dropped it in the bucket. Jaden Reed inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark him at the 6, maybe the 5. What a throw from Jordan Love. Dropped it in the bucket over the shoulder to end the third quarter. What a throw from Jordan Love. They finally took the top off the defense, and he hits Jaden Reed in the bucket. Down to about, they'll probably end up marking this at about the 9 or 8 yard line. But what a throw from Jordan Love, and Jaden Reed, the concentration to get underneath it and make that over-the-shoulder grab inside the 10. And, hey, don't look now, but first play of the fourth quarter, we're going to be looking at a 16-point deficit. First play of the fourth quarter last week, we were looking at a 17-point deficit. Don't look now. You know, I wish this team played like this for 4 quarters and not a quarter and a half. It's ZD time. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, 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 bum. I don't like this eye commercial here, Amazon Prime. I really wish I could show you guys, but I don't like it. Get that off my screen. Get that out of here. No. Ball at the 9. Jordan Love in the pistol. A.J. Dillon behind him. He'll motion Dillon to his right. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. 1 tight end of the game to Guara. Jordan making a call here to Jaden Reed, it looks like. Going fade to Jaden Reed. Not. Oh, he caught it, but he only had 1 foot in. Oh, Jaden Reed. It was. Dude, I'll tell you what. Jordan Love, for as bad of a deep ball as he throws sometimes, and as bad of a ball as he throws, he's got the goal line fade down. I mean, he throws a perfect goal line fade every time. I mean, that's crazy. He put that thing right where he needed it to. Unfortunately, Jaden Reed couldn't get the foot down. I don't know if the first foot was down in bounds either, but he gave him a chance at that. I mean, that's a hell of a throw across the field. Jordan Love in the gun, empty set. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Jordan Love looking. Quarterback draw. He's wide open. Touchdown, Jordan Love. Touchdown, Jordan Love. That was a designed quarterback draw. Spread the field out wide, and Jordan Love takes it right up the middle. Wow. What a play call again from Matt LaFleur. some of this stuff, I mean, this is great. To spread them out here, you got an athletic quarterback, quick look left, bolt right up the middle. What? There it is. What a play call and what an execution by Jordan Love. And I believe it was John Runyon got out in front of him to seal off Hutchinson right at the goal line. And now they'll go for two here. Play clock running down. Jordan Love got to get this play off, and they will. Speed option. Jordan Love keeps it. And does he get there? I don't think he got it. I think he's about a half yard shy, so it'll be a 10-run game. 10-point game still. I don't hate that. Well, I hate that he didn't get it. I don't hate the... I think the fans want a penalty here, but I think it's a good no call. That's Kaminsky. Fourth quarter down 10. Fourth quarter down 16 a week ago. If the defense keeps playing like they did. David Montgomery, first player since Barry Sanders to have a rushing touchdown in their first 3 games of the Lion. And he did it with 2 tonight. First and 10 Detroit following the kickoff through the end zone for a touchback. They'll take over at their own 25. Goff in the gun. He'll take the snap, looking to pass. He'll look to check it down to David Montgomery. He's got a completion to the 25-30 and run out of bounds for a gain of about 8. That was Rudy Ford forced him out of bounds. That was a nice play call there by Detroit. Second and 2 here for the Lions. Ball at their own 33. Handoff to Jahmyr Gibbs on the draw. He'll cut up field. He's got the first down right at the 35. Move the chains and keep that clock moving. That was the big thing last week about the Packers. They forced a bunch of 3-and-outs. They were getting pressure on Derek Carr and then on Jameis Winston. So, obviously want to see some more of that if Goff's going to be able to, or if Goff's going to still throw the ball. Under center here, David Montgomery the back. I would expect a carry here, or a short pass. It is going to be a short pass here to David Montgomery, 35. Montgomery to the 40. 45 runs over a man first down. That was Keyshawn Nixon that he ran over. And just like I mentioned earlier, David Montgomery's not necessarily the guy that's going to make you miss, but he's going to run you over. Boy, playing with the lead's got to be so easy. I would love to just play with the lead every single week. I wish we would do that. Jared Goff under center here. He'll give the handoff to David Montgomery, and Montgomery rolls forward for another 8. 2nd and 2. Ball at the Green Bay 45. Jared Goff. Man in motion's Khalif Raymond. They'll hand off to Jahmyr Gibbs, and he goes nowhere. Lucas Van Ness and Isaiah McDuffie in the backfield. No gain on the play. Third and 2. Again, every third down from here on out is going to be the biggest one. They're 4 for 4 on third and less than 4. So, here you go. 3rd and 2. Ball at the 45. Jared Goff in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Handoff is to Jahmyr Gibbs up the middle. He's got the first down inside the 40 to the 38. And now the Lions' run game is going to grind this away. I wish I started Montgomery in fantasy tonight. I thought he was still injured. Yeah, I wasn't sure how big of a role he'd play. I saw he was questionable, but that he would play. I was not sure how big of a role he'd have. Clearly, Lions are confident in him, and with their offensive line and their run scheme, why wouldn't you be? But, yeah, as a Green Bay, Iowa State fan, I'm very happy for David Montgomery, and I'm very sad that this is how the game's going. Wide open down the field. It's Josh Reynolds. And Detroit looking to put this game away here on this drive. A valiant effort here in the second half again from Green Bay, but gonna come up short here. Defense couldn't get a stop when it mattered most. First and 10 here for the Lions in the red zone at the 19-yard line. David Montgomery, the lone back. Handoff goes to Montgomery running right. He'll get tripped up after about 3. That was Darnell Savage, the first Packer there. And, yeah, like I said, valiant effort, but looks like it's going to all be for naught here with Detroit into the red zone. They score here, make it a 13-point game at the worst. And you're going to have under 9 minutes to score 2 touchdowns. So I'm not liking Green Bay's chances unless they get a takeaway here. Handoff, David Montgomery stuffed in the backfield. Quay Walker was back there, as was Wooden. It's Colby Wooden, big number 96 in the middle. Or State of Iowa players in general. Yeah, true. I also wish the Packers had more Cyclones. Anthony Johnson's been a healthy scratch the last few weeks. I think we could have really used him tonight. And then obviously lost Alan Lazard to the Jets. Got Van Ness, though, first round of the draft. Handoff here to Jahmyr Gibbs, and he'll take it down to the 11. It'll be 4th and 2 here. If you're the Lions, is there any consideration to go for this? Because if you go for this, you're grinding off another 2 minutes at the very worst. If you kick it, you're still only up 2 scores. The Lions' offense is staying out there. I don't hate this if I'm Detroit. In fact, I almost like this if I'm Detroit. You need 3 yards. Why not? I like this play call. If you get a touchdown, you're up 3 scores, game's over. If you don't get it, you're still only up 2 scores anyway. I guess the one argument to it would be if you don't get it, 2 touchdowns beats you, whereas if you kick the field goal, you need 13 instead of 10. But they'll run the play clock down and take a timeout here, so I'm guessing that means they're probably not going to go for it. Luke Musgrave, by the way, is ruled out with a concussion. No point in not going for it. See, that's what I think. You're still only up 2 scores if you kick this field goal. So if you get it, you can grind off another, 40, 80, 120. You can grind off another 2 minutes, like minimum. And then you're up 13 with 6 minutes to go instead of up 13 with 8 minutes to go. I'd go for this. I mean, call me a lunatic, but if I was Detroit, I'd go for this. Which means if I'm Green Bay, I'm watching out for a fake here, because a field goal doesn't matter. You're still down 2 scores anyway. I'm not playing for a block here. I'm playing for a don't get beat on some trick-em-dick-em fake field goal. It's a 30-yard attempt here from the right hash. Patterson has been perfect tonight. Made 2 from inside 40. This will be a 30-yarder from the right hash. Snap good, hold down, kick on the way by Patterson. The Packers did come after it, and the kick is good. So there you go, 8:10 to go, and it's 13-point lead for Detroit. Packers gonna need something special here the final 8 minutes. Dun, 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 dun. Love's not looking terrible, not great, but not terrible. So the pick was a nice play by Anzalone to force the tip. So I'm not 100% going to blame him for the pick. I'm also not going to blame him for his lack of time in the pocket because he's been under pressure every drop back. But, I mean, really, you look at it, he started 4 of 10 tonight. He's hit 13 of his last 17. And, you know, one of those incompletions was a touchdown pass that went to Jaden Reed that couldn't get the feet down on that goal line fade. That, I mean, he put the ball in the perfect spot, just not enough room for Reed to get the feet down. Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing right now is the fact that, one, Green Bay can't run the ball. They have 21 yards rushing, and 9 of that was on the Jordan Love touchdown run. So, and they're one-dimensional, and when you're one-dimensional, you're a lot easier to stop. Granted, they've looked better in the second half while being one-dimensional, but I really hope that that's not a pattern to set up here for the future and for the rest of the year, as we have a penalty here. So Quay Walker got flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct going over the snapper. The kickoff teams were already on the field and they threw the flag. Well, now you're fucked. Quay Walker, again, stupid penalties. David Montgomery fights his way down to the 3. Quay Walker, man, the kid plays unreal football and then just does the dumbest shit. It's like, you know that. You know that's a foul. You know that's a penalty. You know it's unsportsmanlike conduct. I can't imagine the coaching staff doesn't drill into your heads the penalties and the rules of football. I cannot imagine that they don't do that. Good Lord. How do you... Looked like one of Iowa's interceptions when Iowa's forcing turnovers, standard tip play for an interception. I agree 100%. It's definitely a better play by the defense than it is a mistake by Jordan Love. Montgomery goes backwards on 2nd and goal, back to the 7, so big loss on that one. But yeah, like I said, he started 4 of 10. He's hit 13 of his last 17. And one of those misses, like I said, was a perfect throw to Jaden Reed. Just unfortunate, not enough room on the sideline there. But yeah, I mean, that penalty is one of the dumbest that exists. Like, why is it important to stop the defender from jumping over the center? I'll get to that in 1 second here. 3rd and 7 from the 7. Jared Goff will hand it off here to Montgomery. He gets down to the 1. Again, I'd say go for it. You got to go for it. I believe the reason that it's now a penalty, because it didn't used to be a penalty. I don't know if you'll remember this, second place. But it used to not be a penalty, and teams like the Seahawks would take advantage of it. I think it was Bobby Wagner got a blocked field goal, I think maybe 4 or 5 years ago, if that even. But they made it a penalty for safety reasons, so they don't want it to be the guy gets tripped up and then face plants as David Montgomery punches it in from 1 yard out. And there's your ball game. 3 touchdown night from David Montgomery. What can you do? And what can you do? I mean, that's the. What do you want? But yeah, I believe that's why it's now a penalty, is a safety reason, is they don't want, center to look up, get kicked in the head, center to look up, get a knee to the helmet. They don't want the guy to jump over and get tripped and face plant from, 5 feet in the air. It's purely a safety concern, which I don't know why that's your safety concern and not, hard hits over the middle, but it is what it is. I mean, again, the problem for me is that they had the play was over, they went to commercial, the kicking teams came out, and then they called it. That's what's wild to me. If it's gonna be a penalty, then call it when it happens, and not after both teams have cleared the field and the kicking teams are on the field. Don't call it that. Call it when it happens. Good Lord. No, I'm not a fan of it either. I think it's silly, but I believe that's why it's in place, is purely for a safety reason. Iowa State actually got called for it this past Saturday as well. Against Oklahoma State, they got called for. It was funny. It was I believe it was Gary Vaughn got called for jumping over, and then on the second play they re-kicked it, and then he got called for it again when he ran into the center. When he tried to bowl through the snapper, he got called for it again. Personal foul. He got called for the unsportsmanlike going over the center. Then he got called for a personal foul roughing the snapper. Trying to run through the long snapper. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why you would call it so late. Why? That doesn't make any sense. I have no problem with them calling it when it's a penalty, but call it when it happens. I mean, what are we doing? I mean, that's oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, the problem isn't the penalty itself, and I want that to be perfectly clear. That my problem is not with the my problem is with the officials. The problem is not the penalty itself. I understand it is a penalty, and I understand why it's a penalty. But picture this. Riddle me this, Batman. Imagine in the Saints Rams game from the playoffs, C.J. Gardner-Johnson takes out, I think it was a running back, takes out the receiver. and there's no penalty. And then they trot the field goal unit out there. And then they're lining up to kick the field goal. And they throw a flag for pass interference. Keyshawn Nixon tripped up at the 16-yard line after returning it from 4 yards deep. Classic. Classic Keyshawn Nixon returning kicks that you shouldn't. But yeah, my problem is not the penalty itself. Because again, I know why it's a penalty and I know that it is a penalty. The problem is the timing of it. Call it when it happens. I mean, what sense does that make? Jordan Love in the gun. He'll take the snap, drop it underneath. Jaden Reed caught, and it's a pickup of 5. Jordan Love in the gun, drops back, floats it over the middle, caught by Dobbs out across the 30. It'll be a first down for Green Bay. Hurry up offense here for the Packers. Dun, 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 dun. Love, straight drop again. Time to throw, now rolls out to his right. He's got to get rid of this, and he'll float it away. As a Saints fan, I hated what happened to them in the NFC Championship game in one of Drewby's last seasons. I didn't even know that you were a Saints fan, so that's on me. That's just bad. That's just bad analogy at that point. I didn't even know that you were a Saints fan. Yeah, no, I mean, could you just imagine that though? Like, they don't get called for it, and then, yeah, sorry to bring it up again, but like, I mean, think about how silly this whole thing is. You don't call it, plays over. You don't call it, plays over, points are on the board. The kicking team and the kick return team are out on the field. You're like setting the ball up on the tee, and then all of a sudden the ref comes in. He's like, "Did we miss a penalty on the last play?" And they're like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Didn't the linebacker jump over the center?" And then they're like, "Oh yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I come to think of it, he did do that." And then they're like, "Oh yeah, 15-yard penalty. Detroit keeps the ball. It's now." Like, what are we doing? Jordan Love taking a deep shot, and that's going to be... Samori Toure came up with it. They call it a catch! Get up and snap it! Get up and snap it! Don't even think about it. Just get up and spike it if you have to. Get up and spike it. Do not let them challenge this. Please do not let them challenge this. On top of Jerry Jacobs. Actually, he catches that. That's clean. I can't believe Samori Toure came down with his football. What a catch from Samori Toure. Jordan Love, quick throw, caught Jaden Reed down to the 15. They'll fight forward to the 14. What a catch from Samori Toure. And Brian Branch is slow to get up again. He left the field with like an ankle or a foot injury earlier, and it looks like he's favoring that foot ankle again. It's like they're looking for a penalty. Exactly. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, I get why it's a penalty. Again, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Why you call it? Because I mean, okay, think about it this way. Think about it this way, right? If they don't call it, and everything else happens exactly the same. Obviously, we're playing ifs and buts here. We're playing the what if game, which is my favorite game. But you're looking at 27-17 with six and a half minutes left. And Green Bay in the red zone is what you're looking at. That's a hell of a lot of a different football game than 34-17 with 4:18 to go. How's my boy David doing tonight? I'm there's like 60% of me. No, you know what? It's more than 60% of me. Like 75% of me is just angry and sad. And the other 25% of me is like, wow, look what happens when David Montgomery has an O-line. Turns out he's still good, and he still scores touchdowns. But, that's whatever, I guess. Glad he's not in Chicago. But yeah, no, Sorry, Finn. We're just talking about. I don't know if you're watching the game tonight, but Green Bay stopped Detroit in the red zone and forced a 30-yard field goal. Oh, I meant Montgomery. Well, he's doing great. He's doing great. This David's not doing as great as that David. But yeah, I don't know if you're watching the game at all, but Detroit kicked a field goal to go up 27-17, and they kicked a field goal. They put the points on the board. They went to commercial break. The kicking teams went out and took the field, and then they came back from commercial, and Detroit's offense was on the field, and the refs were like announcing to the TV audience that there was a 15-yard penalty on Quay Walker on the field goal for going over the snapper, which I get it. It's a penalty. It should be called. But why are you waiting so damn long to call it? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I know why they waited so damn long. The mystery has been solved. I got it. They called it because they didn't blow the third quarter dead on the long ball to Jaden Reed. That's why they called it. They were like, hey, you know what? We let Green Bay get away with like a 40-yard play on the last play of the third quarter because the clock ran out and we didn't blow it dead. So we got to give Detroit one, as that's a pick by Jordan Love. The game was already over, but there's your bad throw from Jordan Love. He'd hit 18 of his 23, and there you'll have it. There's your ball game. Jacobs seals it with 4:05 to go. Chicago is a dumpster fire. You're not wrong. Oh, that's just a miscommunication. Romeo Doubs went scramble drill to the back corner and he was open, and Jordan Love thought he was going to sit on the route. Wow, David Montgomery, 13 more yards. Crazy. Bro, you want to feel better about the world? I've got a purple Pikmin hat that I'm wearing right now. It's my favorite hat of all time. Hey, nothing wrong with a purple Pikmin hat. Silly hats are the best. Actually, hold on. You guys want to see a silly hat? Hold on. I got a silly hat. I got it for Secret Santa last year. Hold on. Let me go grab my silly hat, and then I'll end the stream because this game's over. But hold on. Let me grab my silly hat and not show off how dirty my room is, or at least try to. All right, I got silly hat acquired. I think Green Bay is going to be fine in the future. Love needs to get some years of mature, and Green Bay will be back in contention soon. I think Green Bay could be in contention now, but they're broken. There's nobody healthy. There's nobody healthy in Green Bay. But here you go. Here's your silly hat. Do we have any Lord Farquaad fans in the chat? I put it on over my headset because it doesn't fit on my head anyway. It's too small. Because I got a lot of hair and a fat head. But there you go. There's your Lord Farquaad hat. This has already made my night better. I didn't think it was possible, but this has made my night better. I see all the hearts. I appreciate it. I'll do the heart. But dude, I gotta get you on my stream sometime. We'll be dirty room. Dude, my room's a disaster. I don't know. You guys could probably see the gaming chair behind me. There's like dirty clothes all over it. I got like a bowl full of snot tissues from when I was sick last week. Oh, it's bad. I should really clean it because I have a nice room that I let just go to hell. But, yeah, Green Bay takes a timeout. 3rd and 9 here for the Lions. And Jared Goff looks to throw, and he'll get sacked. So, hey, you know, Devontae Wyatt, some of the guys making some plays here late. Packers will call their second timeout. Yeah, 3-possession game with 3.5 minutes left, 3:45 to go. But hey, you know, Romeo Doubs, I got some fantasy points tonight, so it's not all terrible. My room is my whole apartment, so it's a wreck. Yeah, I mean, my living room's not any better. I got like freaking DoorDash bags all over out there. Freaking like Chick-fil-A bags and Firehouse Subs bags. It's bad. It's really bad. I should really clean up my apartment more. Not that I'm fully responsible for it, because I do have people that I live with, but it's mostly me. Here comes the punt from Fox. Again, a lot of room here for Keyshawn Nixon. He'll make one-man miss out across the 40. Keyshawn Nixon across midfield. Keyshawn Nixon inside the 40 to the 35. I mean, not gonna win the game tonight, but a couple positives here in the second half. So here's what you got to think about if you're Green Bay. Vegas, you should win that. Denver, you should win that after the bye week. Get the week 6 bye to get healthy. Minnesota's not very good, and then you got the Rams. So you should realistically over the next 5 weeks be 3-1 with the bye. So if you can get to 5-3 through week 9, Jordan Love sacked back behind the 45 at the 46. That's Kaminsky and Hutchinson back there. Jordan just needs to learn to get rid of the ball, throw it away. Like I know you're down 3 scores, but just get rid of the ball, man. Jordan Love checks it down underneath. More fantasy points for Romeo Doubs. He picks up about 12 yards. So that's 2 more points. Let's go, Romeo. Oh. There's a Let's Go Lions chant right now filling Lambeau. That's how bad it is. But yeah, Romeo Doubs up to 18.5 fantasy points. One, because he was the only player in the first half. There are 2 good teams in the NFC North this year, Green Bay and Detroit. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Green Bay's out of it by any means, but they got to clean up a bunch of stuff as this throw goes low and incomplete to Dontavian Wicks. 4th and 7. If they go for it and don't get it, I'll just end the stream now because Green Bay's only got 1 time. It looks like they're going to kick a field goal to make it a 2-possession game and then go for the onside kick, I guess. I don't know. I'd say just go for it. You got a 50-yard field goal try here from Anders Carlson, but what do I know? I'm not a head coach. 50-yarder from the left hash, Anders Carlson. Snap good, hold down, kick on the way, and Anders Carlson continues his good rookie season as he knocks through the 50-yarder. And hey, you're only gonna be down 14 here at the end of it, so you know. Minnesota's missing Dalvin Cook more than they thought. I think that's part of it. I mean, Dalvin Cook was hurt a lot. I think another part of it is their defense hasn't improved at all. Their defense is still just bad. Like, wow, the Detroit Lions have 1 postseason win in the last 65 years, and it came against the Cowboys on my birthday. Granted, it was 6 years before my birthday, but it was on my birthday, and it was against the Cowboys. Shout out to Detroit, man. 1 playoff win in 65 years, and it's against the Cowboys. Bravo. Bravo. All right. And now they'll tee it up for the onside kick. And by tee it up, I mean lay the football down flat and try to get the spinnerooski. And they get a good bounce, but it goes out of bounds, and that'll do it. Detroit will take over as the onside kick attempt goes out of bounds, and Iowa State. Green Bay is going to drop this one 34-20. Minnesota may have the worst defense in the league. I don't know if they're the worst defense in the league. Green Bay's looked pretty bad tonight, but it's certainly one of the worst in the league, if not the worst. Yeah, that's going to do it for me. Final thoughts. Get healthy, I guess. I don't fucking know. I mean, Bakhtiari is going to miss the rest of the year. He's going to have a surgery done. So, he's done for the year. Got to, second worst behind the Broncos. Yeah, that was not pretty from them. But yeah, I mean, get healthy. It can't be week 5 or week 4. It's week 4. You're week 4. Your top receivers missed 3 games up to this point, and in the first game that he comes back, he has 1 catch for a touchdown. I believe he only had 1 catch. Yeah, Watson had 2 catches. He had a 24-yarder. Oh yeah, that's right. The 24-yarder on the play fake, and then the 1-yard touchdown reception. So Christian Watson's been a non-factor. Aaron Jones came back, had 5 carries for 18 yards and 1 catch for -4 yards. That's not going to get it done. A.J. Dillon continues to be nothing in the run game. I mean, he's like the worst version of David Montgomery, who lit it up tonight, 30 carries for David Montgomery. A.J. Dillon had 5 for 11. Continues to be a non-factor in the run game. Jordan Love needs to clean up the accuracy. It's just not good enough. He starts out way too slow. It's not good enough. It's not clean enough. It's not efficient enough. It's just not good enough to win in the NFL consistently. You can't get down 20 points in the first half every week and expect to win football games. It's just not going to happen. Defense needs to get healthy. Jair Alexander needs to be back. They need to work on tackling. Quay Walker had 19 tackles tonight. Nobody else had double digits. Another bad night from Darnell Savage. He had plenty of missed tackles. He needs to tighten that up before Green Bay makes a mistake and gives him money. Devondre Campbell was out. That's a big part of the running game for Detroit being so effective is, you're missing your middle linebacker that's the leader of your defense. Not that Quay Walker can't do it. I mean, clearly he showed it off tonight. But I think a lot of Quay Walker's success tonight was the fact that Isaiah McDuffie was the other middle linebacker. So, need Devondre Campbell back. Need Jair Alexander back. Need Elton Jenkins back. Need Christian Watson and Aaron Jones to be 100%. Need Zach Tom to be 100%. I mean, nobody on the offense. We had, everyone that wants to talk about Dallas losing to Arizona without their top 3 offensive linemen. Green Bay was basically without their top 3 offensive linemen tonight. Zach Tom I didn't think Zach Tom was going to play tonight, and he did. He was questionable coming into the day, so yeah, I don't know. Just get healthy. I mean, it's week 4. You're missing, 8 starters. You got 8 starters that aren't 100%. You need your guys to be 100% if you're going to win in the National Football League, and Green Bay's not even close to that. So get healthy, put it behind you, get ready for the trip to Vegas next Sunday, and yeah, I mean, you're a game behind Detroit, and you're currently losing the tiebreaker, so go get it. That's about all I got. Matt LaFleur, tighten it up in the first half. Can't be relying on your halftime speech to keep you in games. So that's going to do it for me. Green Bay is going to lose this one 34-20. Actually, they might lose it 37-20. It's 4th down here inside the Green Bay 30, so Detroit's probably going to kick a field goal here. So that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Green Bay loses a blowout to Detroit. Wasn't pretty at any point in the game. Detroit just dominated the trenches, dominated the game. Green Bay's not healthy enough to compete in the NFL on a regular basis. So I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully that'll be Saturday for Iowa State at Oklahoma. Art of second place. I hope you're right. I hope they do come back, or not come back. I hope they do pull out a win there. And yeah, Should be an interesting game to say the least. Primetime in Norman. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming yet or not, but there will be a video up tomorrow previewing the game with a good friend of mine and good friend of the channel, Jake Brend. So be sure to check that out tomorrow morning. And yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for tuning in. Finn, Artist Second Place, Jay, Rebecca, Andrew, Blizzard, all you guys, thank you for tuning in. And if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. And that's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys next time.